Hi, my name is Shan, and I'm a medical student right here at the Medical University of Gdańsk. And I'm here today in my dorm room, and I have the pleasure and opportunity to talk to you about some research opportunities here at the university. I personally am interested in neurology, neurosurgery, and psychiatry, so most of my research has gone into these fields, but the opportunities are wide open in any sort of topic that you choose. Why was I chosen? Well, I'm not sure, but I do have some experience in research. I have more than 30 publications in the last 2 years, and I have about 100 citations. So, well, come with me on this presentation and I'll show you a little bit about what's going on here. All right, so let's start and talk about the research at the university. So you already know a little bit about me. I'm interested in the neurological sciences, really anything about the brain. And I just really enjoy medicine and conducting research in this area. And in this presentation, we'll talk about the educational opportunities, the research opportunities, my personal research interests, and current projects that I'm working on, and last but not least, the scope of our initiatives. All right, so first of all, I just want to introduce to you the circle, the scientific circle that I co-founded with Dr. Shmura. Now, Dr. Shmura is a neurosurgeon at the neurosurgery department, and he is probably the best mentor that you could ever ask for. So if you are interested, like me, in the neurological sciences, I really encourage you to join the circle now or later. We really take you from the beginning, you knowing absolutely nothing, not a word of how to, write a scientific paper. And we take you from, that beginner to a real scientist with real publications. And I'm not just saying that in the last, 2 years that we've been having this circle, we've published more than 10 papers last year. And even this year, we've published several papers. So if you are interested, here's the circle. And even if you're not interested, we, in my very unbiased opinion, we are the best circle in the university because we really take the time and patience to help you. So even if you're not interested in the neurological sciences, I encourage you to join the circle. So I just want to give you an example of what kind of studies you could publish, and by giving you an example of what we have published. So you might have heard about the coronavirus pandemic, right? So on the day that the World Health Organization declared the coronavirus disease as big pandemic, we went on YouTube to see the quality of the medical information that was presented. And we literally watched hundreds of videos and used some validated scientific methods to objectively analyze them, and we found that the information was really poor. And we published here at a quite reputable journal, Reviews in Medical Virology, for the world to see. And actually, a YouTube channel with I don't know, like about 1 million subscribers talked about our paper. So we actually made quite an impact, I would say. Here is one of my favorite papers that I had the opportunity to co-author. It's about spinal cord stimulation in failed back surgery syndrome patients and if it leads to permanent occupational disability. So if you don't know, spinal cord stimulation is what you do if somebody has really bad back pain. You would do a surgery, like a back surgery, right? And if they still don't have pain relief after their back surgery, you can implant a spinal cord stimulator. And what this does is you just open up the spine, you put this little tiny implant in the spine, and it really takes away the pain. So we know that in science, that this implant can take away pain very well. But what we wanted to know was that even if you take away a person's pain, do they go back to work? Do they go back to work and contribute to society? And we found out, unfortunately, that that is not the case. Even if you take away a person's pain, they still, most of the time, don't go back to work. And this is a big problem because right? I mean, you can take away a person's pain, but this is a big economic problem. So I thought this paper was very interesting because we not only looked at the science, but we also looked at its applications in the real world. And to give you a hint of what we kind of discovered or discussed was that in Poland, the time from saying, "Oh my gosh, I have so much pain," to actually getting the surgery is so long. It's about 1-2 years. So that is actually the big problem. It's more the public health system, the healthcare system, not probably the actual surgery. So this is why it's one of my favorite papers that I've co-authored. All right, so I just want to reiterate the benefits of doing research. Of course, you'll get to learn about how to do research, and it'll fulfill your, curiosity as a scientist. But also, it'll help you. You can put it on your CV, and it'll really help you after graduation because you'll be applying to many hospitals. And with research, it really looks good, and you can get into a good hospital. I've personally made a 7-hour Skillshare course for students here at the university so they can learn, even if they're a beginner, to teach them how to do research. And that, of course, if you join the circle, is available to you. And we really do give you guidance from the entire process, from getting some idea to actually publishing it. So we take your hand, we hold it, and we go step by step. So you never have to feel that anxiety of, oh my gosh, I really don't know what to do. All right. So this is just a screenshot of the course that I talked about, my Skillshare course. So if you want to go there, go ahead. And last but not least, we don't just talk about research, but we also talk about its applications. So, for example, if you want to make a medical device, you need to know the basics of research to validate your medical device and say to the scientific world that, hey, this medical device that I made is actually worth something, right? So our research will, having this knowledge, it'll help you also to come up with novel ideas for a medical device. We'll teach you how to validate it to see if it's actually profitable in the real world, and learn how to build it from just an idea you have in your head to actually putting it as something you can sell, something you can hold and show people. And so we really look at not just, medicine, we look at the applications of medicine, about business, the business model canvas and design thinking about how to really design your idea. We look at the legal aspects of patents and how to go about that, because there's a lot you need to know. So we not only look at the medicine, we look at the law, and we look at engineering and business. So I think we're quite different because really no other medical school that I know about looks at these many different aspects, because you just don't have time. But in our circle, in our university, we look at that and really try to make you into more well-rounded scientist and human and person. All right, so thank you for your attention. Thank you very much. And if you are interested in joining the circle and coming into our university, I encourage you to go to this Discord link. If you don't know, Discord is just a place where people can hang out online, and this is a particular invite link for the Discord for our circle. I'm there, Dr. Shmura is there, and the other students that are in the scientific circle in our university are there. So you can message us, talk to us if you have any questions or if you want to join. So thank you, and I hope you have a great day.